You're correct that there is a funding bill in the Senate, and I want to be clear that this really isn't just about Democrats. This is about Democrats, Republicans, and independents. And I think right now, in this moment, there has been this permission structure where we have all universally accepted that the Republican Party will simply just have no morals or fall in line with the presidents of the United States. And we have to challenge that logic and rhetoric every single time. I believe that oftentimes they're given a free pass, and this accepted logic just allows them to continue to vote without any resistance from their constituencies because we've accepted some foregone conclusion. But again, Democrats do have the ability. Republicans do need 10 Democratic votes in the United States Senate to pass continued unfettered ICE voting with no guardrails as it stands. And I think that regardless of where you are in the Democratic Party, this moment and this incident proves that the status quo cannot stand. I would implore my Democratic colleagues in the Senate to vote no against maintaining this DHS funding as it stands. I think if you are an everyday person, what is happening right now is that there is an environment of political intimidation at play. They don't want us to use our First Amendment rights. They don't want us to exercise our freedom of assembly or freedom of speech. They want to make sure that we are afraid to act as people, as employers, as a free nation. And I cannot stress enough how important it is for everyday Americans to not be intimidated out of using their First Amendment rights, which is to continue to say that when you see something wrong, we must organize and mobilize against it. We must use our freedom of assembly. And what we are seeing here right now is an administration that is deeply afraid of its own unpopularity. We must remember that we outnumber them. Donald Trump is less popular than he has ever been before. The Republican Party is on its back heels. They are afraid on multiple different fronts. The economy is doing worse than it has ever been doing recently. They are afraid of being genuinely exposed by what is happening in the Epstein files, and they are trying to use these as flashpoints to divide us instead of all of the things that unite us. We must put a stop to them, and we must focus on the things that bring us together so that we fight for a better future for all of us.